Hello, I'm Dee Campling. I'm an interior designer from Cheltenham, and I'm talking to you today with my voucher codes about how to save money when shopping at designer furniture stores such as Houseology. Houseology sells designer furniture and designer lighting. Obviously these aren't cheap, however I firmly believe that if you choose carefully and choose pieces that will work hard for you, that designer pieces are well worth investing in. One of the best kept secrets of interior design is to only use pieces that you love. So when you're choosing your designer piece from Houseology, think really carefully and only invest your money in something that you really love. So my first tip is to invest your money into something timeless, such as an angle poised light. These lights were invented in the 1930s and their design still remains iconic and timeless today. It will never date. And although angle poised lights were originally invented as office lighting, they actually work really well in any room in the house, which takes me on to my next tip. Tip 2 is always buy something that's portable and can be moved from room to room. A really good example of this portable thing is the Fat Boy beanbag. You can move it from room to room, you can use it to fill in a space wherever you've got a gap, and if you've got guests around, it's really handy. You can go crazy with the colours on this one too, because it's not going to stay in that room. My third tip is to try and buy pieces that you can use both inside and outside, and a really good example of this is the Cartel Masters chair, which is made of resin, so you can take it outside and use it for summer dining. My next tip is to think outside the box with your designer pieces, and back to the Cartel Masters chair again. Don't just use it as a chair, you could also use it as a bedroom side table, or you can use it as a chair in any room, a desk chair, a bedroom chair. My fifth tip relates to designer fabrics and wallpapers. If you love your designer fabric and you can't afford it made into a pair of curtains, for instance, then have you considered having it made into just a cushion instead? For instance, Timorous Beasties cushions are only £60 from Houseology, so you can have your designer fabric but in a small portion. And not only that, of course, it's portable as well, so you can move it from room to room. And this tip applies to designer wallpaper too. I would much rather buy a small amount of designer wallpaper such as Cole & Sons than a large amount of cheap wallpaper. You really do get what you pay for with wallpaper. So think about using your designer wallpaper in small doses instead, such as to wallpaper a small room, a bathroom for instance, or the back of a glazed cupboard so you get a pop of that wallpaper showing through. It's a great way of making it go far. So to sum up, before you invest in that piece from Houseology, firstly make sure that you absolutely love it, and then make sure that it's portable, that it will work in different rooms. Make sure that it's timeless, that it's not going to date, and also make sure that you can use it inside and outside so it works really hard for you. And finally, when it comes to your designer fabrics and wallpapers, think bite size. Less is definitely more with expensive wallpapers. So I hope you found some of those tips helpful. For further money saving ideas, have a look at the Houseology's outlet section where there's lots of items reduced. Also, if you get the chance, have a look at the masterclass section of the Houseology website. Here they have a design school which takes you through some basic interior design tips. They have a design inspiration section to give you some great ideas. They have some buying guides and some how-to guides to help you make the right decisions. And finally, in the masterclass section, they also have design tools, things to help you measure out wallpaper, carpet sizes, that kind of thing. Thanks for watching and enjoy your shopping at Houseology with my voucher codes.